4 years old, 5 years old. The first memory I have is being in my kindergarten music school, music class at school, and the teacher asked for a volunteer to sing the solo, the one to sing alone, and I was the only one who was like, me, I want to, me. Everyone else is like really shy, and I'm like, hello, don't you see me? I'm raising my hand. And he's like, no one else? Okay, Ti, you can do it. But I always wanted to be the one to sing alone, and I don't know if I wanted to be the center of attention. I don't think it was that I was wanting to be the attention. It was because I love to sing, and it was the only class in school where that was a value. You know, singing wasn't a value in math class. Singing wasn't a value in reading. But in the music room, something that I loved to do was considered good and important, and every opportunity I had, I wanted to do it.
I can't give you my loving.
And then around 14 years old, I did a couple of stage internships in theaters, because I got into theater. So then I started to do more directing than acting. A little bit of acting, but more I wanted to direct, I wanted to present things. So I did a few internships, and then I went back to my school and I directed a few plays, and then I was really interested in theater, and then I decided to go to university for theater. Because at the time I said, okay, I want to be a director, because I thought that pursuing a career in singing or in acting would be less sure. I don't know where I got this idea from, that theater directing was more of I'm losing my English. That theater directing was a better career choice than acting, but it's the same difficultness. It's the same hard career. So
If you want to hear all the things I say, and if you want to know, don't get in your way, just do what you need.
I went to university for theater. But within the theater training, that was 4 years, you know, there's singing and there's dancing and there's theater, but it's mainly theater. There isn't a lot of vocal technique, there isn't musicianship. You're not learning music, you're only learning theater technique, and then everything else is secondary. So I did that for 4 years, and at the end of those 4 years, my objective was still to direct. So I directed a few different plays. And the last play I directed, which was right after I finished school, I put a show up in a theater festival called the Fringe Festival. There's also one in Edinburgh. And at the end I realized that I had many skills, but I didn't have the skill to communicate with musicians. And that wasn't acceptable to me. I said I can't produce shows when the music is so important to me, and I'm writing songs for the show, but I have no idea how to write them down. I have no idea how to communicate these songs to music. I was like, this isn't possible. I can't work like this. So I said, next thing to do isn't produce another theater show. Next thing to do is go to music school. So at that stage, I decided to leave New York, and I decided to move to Spain. And the only thing I wanted to do in Spain was study music. So I moved to Spain, I enrolled in a music school, and I spent years in Spain studying music. Mainly vocal technique and solfège, and a lot of vocal technique. And then after years of doing that, I remember my teacher said to me one day, I said I don't remember why, but I decided to stop because maybe I had to get a job or something. I had to work, I had to make money, I don't remember. And my teacher said, teach, you can teach. Just very, casually said, just teach. So, and I said to my teacher, okay teacher, thank you for that. And then when I left that school, I did start to work and I started to teach, but I was teaching everything. I was teaching music, I was teaching theater, I was teaching dance, I was doing everything as well as performing. But then I realized that as long as I was teaching all these different things, I would never sing. Because it takes too much energy to teach theater and everything. And that's energy that someone needs to put into their career. So at that stage I said, okay, I have to stop all of this. And after theater school and music school, like we're talking 10 years of my life between theater school and music school, I said, okay, so either you're going to stop everything, just teach for the rest of your life, maybe have some babies, and that's it, or you're going to try to go do something with all this training that you've been acquiring. I'd been studying for 10 years to be on the stage, and I wasn't really on the stage. I mean, I did concerts and I had different projects and little things, but not really. I wasn't pursuing it seriously after I had finished all these studies. So that's when I said, okay, let's go. It's now or never. Like you didn't study for 10 years to not try to do it. So
It's up to you. Please take the time to laugh a while, sit back and smile. There's a whole lot more